Hey guys, it's your Ford Mustang here, and today we're going to go over this small new Ultimate Driving update where they added a new backup camera, a Rolls Royce Phantom, a brand new one, and then they also added some quality of life improvements. And what's noticeable about them is that now there is reflections throughout everywhere you drive throughout the map. It all depends on which level of reflectance you use, but anyways, let's get right into the video. So with the backup cameras, it has a little interesting twist to them. You may notice as I'm driving around and when I back up, they don't immediately activate. What you need to do to get a view of the backup camera is that you need to press I to zoom in, and O zooms out. But anyhow, when you press I to zoom in a couple of times until you get close enough where it definitely should show you the backup camera, then you would just need to reverse, and then in a short amount of time, and there you go. You just need to wait a couple seconds before it activates, so it may not work best on the driveways, but certainly in parking lots, if you back out long enough, then you can use the backup camera as a handy tool. The backup camera works for any car you use, new and old, doesn't matter. The backup camera works on any car you drive in Ultimate Driving. So now we're going to go over the reflections, and view carefully. You see some sort of reflection in Chrome, even if you have it down on 0. Let's turn it up to 1 and 2 and see what happens. So for the reflections, I have the Rolls Royce turned on 1 reflectance, and you can see that there's shininess there. Perhaps there's more chrome on it than it was at 0. And then I have the Porsche GT3 RS at 2. And I think you'll notice the reflections and chrome a lot more on brighter colors. You can just notice how shiny it is. It probably still shows plenty of shininess at 0, but the more reflectance we turn it up to, the more shiny it will be. I think that's how the system works. So now I'm going to bring out my Ultra Noir and we're going to test it on 4. So here's what it's like on 4 reflectance. You can see it's just shiny all the way. It's more shiny than levels 2 and 1, etc. So that's how the system works. Even on 3 you'll get a lot of shininess. So that's basically the new reflections for you and the reflectance system. Regardless of what level of reflectance you have on your car, you're still going to get shininess everywhere, because it appears that a new Roblox update came out unannounced. And well, of course they went along with the flow, and now regardless if you drive in indoor spaces or outdoor, you're still going to see chrome on the car. Perhaps it gets more intense when you go into indoor spaces, but you'll still see chrome regardless, guaranteed. Also, a quick thing I like to mention about the backup camera is that you can also use your mouse. I think it goes on quicker if you use I, but either way it still works. Just wanted to throw that in there. And since this is a small update, I usually don't really review cars, but since they added a new Rolls Royce, and it's the only new car that got added into the update, why not? Let's go ahead and review the new Rolls Royce Phantom. So if you go to the dealership, you notice that on new arrival there's a Rolls Royce Phantom. And I'm in the garage since I already bought the car. But if you want to buy yourself a new Rolls Royce Phantom, it's in the dealership lane for you. But anyhow, if you go to Goodwood, then you'll see that this is the Rolls Royce brand, and the Rolls Royce Phantom should be available from there. We got the 2018 model for the Rolls Royce Phantom with a top speed of 155 miles per hour, 0 to 60 in 5.1 seconds, cashback of 1,051 credits per mile, and an asking price of 700,000 credits. So anyways, let's get into the details of the review. So the looks on this car is very good, especially for the Rolls Royce. Just look at how elegant this looks. Has all the details that you'll see on a Rolls Royce. In the back, Ultimate Driving devs definitely did a good job with the model on this one. Especially in the nighttime, it looks good. And notice if the default Rolls Royce wheels too. They did a great job. Now the interior, it doesn't have much detail like most cars in Ultimate Driving, but you'll still get a sense in the body shape of the Rolls Royce. It has those Phantom doors like the real life Rolls Royce does. And this thing can sit up to 4 people, as it appears what it can do. And you can basically do role plays with your chauffeur driving you around. So now we are going to go ahead and take a look at the headlights and turn signals. And while I already have my headlights on, just can't get enough on how good it looks, especially if the headlights on at night. And this is what it looks like when the headlights are off. It still has some lighting around it. It just dims and only has the outer shape on it, but the actual lights come on, of course, when you press 8. And now here are the turn signals. Now look at that. Okay, this looks epic. The whole line on the outer shape of the headlight, and even the little turn signals on the sides blink as well. Heck, you even get a light underneath the Rolls Royce logo. And here's what they look like on the back. Truly amazing looking turn signals if you turn it on. Really again what you get with a Rolls Royce. Now we are going to take a look at the driving performance on the Rolls Royce Phantom. See how it does. So anyways, we're going to start off with the acceleration from 0 to 100 and full speed in 3, 2, 1, go. So the acceleration on the Rolls Royce Phantom is about 9.5 from 0 to 100 and 20 to 21 from 0 to full speed. Of course the acceleration is not really going to be quick because it's a Rolls Royce. Rolls Royces are not made for performance. But it's still somehow quick enough that you can get decent driving on this. And as you saw there, the handling is alright. Won't really get the best handling since it's a long car, but it's still alright. And now we are going to test out the braking on a Phantom. So braking isn't really that good on the Rolls Royce. It's smooth, but it's not really that good in terms of quality when you apply brakes on the Rolls Royce. So now we are going to go over my thoughts as you earn 650 XP per mile Anyhow, here's what I think about the Rolls Royce. You don't really get the performance, but of course, like I said before, Rolls Royces are not made for performance. In fact, in real life, they use a different word for a rev limiter because they don't like to get that sportiness in a Rolls Royce. Because Rolls Royces are made more for luxury, not sport. With the acceleration, handling, and braking, it's alright, but I think this car is great for presidential role plays, rich people role plays, well, chauffeurs, stuff like that. I would not recommend this for grinding, but if you like to get some nice role plays as millionaires, then this is definitely the car for you. Anyways, that's going to be it for the video right there. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like this video, join my Discord server in the description, and feel free to subscribe to become part of the Mustang gang, and turn on post notifications so you'll receive new uploads on this YouTube channel, as I like to upload ultimate driving content. Anyways, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.